Tell me, you undead lizard, did you ever watch the Captain Planet as a kid? Do you remember what the really crap planet here was? That's right. Heart! That did nothing. Oh, balls. This is going... Oh, this is going badly, to be quite frank. Literally, the moment I turned on the game, this guy appeared, because I saved in the room where I just killed the Gorkamera. Gorkamera? Or, Cyclops, even. Ow! He crashed it before I could even cast the spell. Yep, it's definitely going badly. Right, I think it's time to engage... Yeah, we're going to engage Plan L. What's Plan L, I hear you say? Suddenly, with my mind. Basically, leg it! Ow! It's fine. I should be able to get to the door before I die. Because he poisoned me as well. Like I said, this game, or the DLC, has a real hard-on for status effect enemies. Okay, after yet another character change, since I was unable to find even one decent arch staff in all my scrounging around Bitter Black Isles. So get this sorted out while I'm here as well. Did anything good? The Jewel of Summoning. Basically summons... It's basically an item version of the Necromancer spell. Lets you summon the wraith things that protect you. Not particularly useful, I gotta say. Actually, then again, maybe in a desperate situation, if my pawns get killed and I need a bit of protection when I'm trying to revive them and such, maybe then it would be useful. As it is at the moment, not particularly. Not particularly, no. No. But yes, thankfully, because I trained her as an archer first, and then as a strider, Kira still had the Fey Whisper, the advanced level archer bow that I gave her when she was training.
I'd go mad.
Taboom! It killed myself, but it was so worth it. Come here, you little prick. Yeah, what's wrong? Don't like being stabbed by a blade that's electrified? What are you, some kind of a pansy? I win! Oh, really? I don't get the victory noise for that? Remember how hard that thing was to kill? But it can one-hit kill anyone it attacks? How did I not find this place? I must literally walk past it 2 or 3 times during my, last session of play. I think it is tucked away into a hole in the wall right next to the healing spring and all, I know, but still. Throw blasts. Surprisingly useful every now and again. Especially when you've got enemies that are weak to fire. It's faster than my plant explosive thing as well, even if it doesn't do as much damage. There's like an infinite box full of them. That'd be cool if I could just constantly have a supply. Admittedly, it'd be more useful if Dragon's Dogma had a proper item use system. If I didn't have to go into the menu and then select use and hold and blah 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 and do it like that. If I could just like select through holdable items and tap a button to use them. Yes. Considering how much the developers seem to want the expansion to be more like Dark Souls, I'm surprised they didn't change the UI a bit to make it more like that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much my only complaint, really. My only complaint when it comes to Dragon's Dogma. Is that items are a pain in the ass to use. You have to pause the entire game, scroll through your list of stuff, choose it, use it. Then, of course, if it's something that you need to actually throw, go select it. It takes over the place of your weapon so you can't attack while you're holding it. And there's no auto lock-on system, so you can't be guaranteed to actually hit anything that you throw it at. Which means you seem to throw at really random angles.
New compounds, new elements, alchemy, in a word. This place is a trove of herbs and ores found nowhere else. That's the game telling me that there are items around here that can be used to create brand new concoctions and compounds and whatnot. Disguised as your backstory. Will keep me entertained for years to come.
You're a weird guy, Barak. If it wasn't for your pimping scarf, I might kill you.
When jumping down a ledge,
So there's a lot of buying and swapping and stuff. So I'm assuming I cut that out. In fact, I don't know where I'm restarting this, actually. Ah, they're in my hair! They're in my hair! You're still wearing a cowl! Oh, right, okay, never mind then. Yeah, just gonna run straight through all this crap, don't need to do it again. Right, did I show you guys this place last time? Sure I did. Not sure how far I showed you, but I'm pretty sure I actually... No, I did, didn't I? Yeah. The bit I cut out was my failed attempts to take on the giant eye thing with a mage. Well, a sorcerer. It's hilarious that I had no spells that could auto-target the eye and actually cause any damage. Yeah, that didn't work. At all, actually. Yeah. I got quite far in the fight, ultimately, but I got killed by this giant exploding thing. If I'd had someone who could actually do physical damage, I might have been able to stop the explosion. You'll see why, assuming I don't fuck this up and I can actually show you again. If he was using a spotlight or he tried to attack me without me actually being in the room yet. Right, so now I know for a fact, after last time I've got to kill these things, because thankfully, unlike the Vile Eyes or the giant versions of them you fight in the Everfall, the tentacles don't respawn. Once you kill them all, he can't use magic on you again. Likewise with the big ones that he makes appear out of the ground. Once you kill all of those, he can't attack you from a distance with them either. Fuck off. Fuck off. I'm being chased by a small bolt of lightning. Fuck off. There we go. Yeah, you can kill all these things before they have a chance to do any real damage to me. Just a glancing blow. Just a minor flesh wound. Try and take me down like that. Down, too funky, down. Actually, I got a better idea than this. If I get his attention on me, and then direct my pawns to attack his tentacles. So, generally speaking, they seem to kill them a lot quicker than I can for some reason. Despite the fact I do more damage. They get it's all them working in concert. It's what they're supposed to do anyway. See, now you decide to use your bow? Why would you use your bow here when clearly using your daggers would be much... Ow, ow, no, 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 no! Should have been paying attention to the sound effects. It even tells you as well. As well as, like, you know, the thing glowing and stuff if you're looking at it. You got the sound effect of the wow as it builds up ready for the big eye blast thing. Whatever, I got a panacea. Excellent. Right, now for the... Oh, do fuck off. Did you not hit me a second time after the attack was over? Balls to that. I got Mithindray, so I can cure the poison at least. But I've got nothing that can cure my blindness, do I? No. When I was fighting, well, refighting the cockatrice back upstairs, and the Garm that appeared halfway through the bloody fight, one of them used blind on me, didn't he? So I've used up all my cure blind stuff. This is where I'm starting to wonder. I chose the mage who's accompanying me at the moment because she's got a lot of lightning attacks, and lightning seems to be particularly useful against pretty much everything that's down here. I wonder if perhaps I should have opted for the other lass that had the cure status effect spells instead. I don't know. Which would be more useful? A dedicated healer that can cure all of the status crap? Or someone that can augment my attacks to make me more powerful? Well, not just me, everyone's attacks to make them more powerful. Although for some reason my pawns aren't attacking very much lately. They seem to just run around in circles, looking very confused and scared. I don't recall that being an issue before. I recall having to call them back from battles because they were getting into fights I didn't want them to. I really don't recall having a situation where I've had to keep hitting the go command to make them actually fight, rather than just run around in circles. Like I found out the hard way here, fighting this dude. If you don't kill all these tentacles first, they will just keep running around in circles trying to fight and or avoid the tentacles. They won't help you. Found that out the hard way, like I say. Okay, hopefully, what's she just cast? That's a poison spell, isn't it? Yeah, as long as she stands near the tentacle, she'll kill them just by standing near them. Yeah, fair enough. An actual display of tactics from my mage there. Does ice actually do any damage to this fucker? Slightly more than base physical. Again, lightning does even more damage to this guy. I think fire does almost nothing. And he's actively resistant to fire, if I recall correctly. Yeah, you can't hit me with yourself when I'm behind a pillar, dude. Nice try, though. Just a shame my attacks don't do more damage the closer you are. Oh fuck, no, 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 no. Not again, not again. Doesn't matter if you hit them, because it seems to not really affect them in the slightest. I've never known status effects like blind or whatever actually cause any real hindrance to the pawns. But it's because they're not really actually seeing anything per se, they're obviously being directed by the computer. I'm just overthinking. I'm going to take care of these giant physical attack tentacles. So as soon as I've killed them all, he won't be able to attack with them again. I think he's got 4 of them in total. Yeah, it's about 8 or so of the mini ones that do either magical or physical. And then 4 of the giant ones, as I recall. Yeah, they're all dead. Right, as long as I get him down to like half... Is it half health? Or I just have to get down a couple of health bars? One of the two. Might be just when I kill all his tentacles, actually. Eventually he'll try and do this giant special... Fuck! That didn't work. Good, I can stop myself in midair by trying to grab. Yeah, I was hoping he'd stay close to the edge and I could sort of jump on him and attack him directly. I've got a bonus perk thing that means if I'm holding on to an enemy, my strength goes up by like 15%, something like that. Oh, there it is. That's the attack of doom. Which is very hard to stop if you're a mage, because your spells take longer to charge than his giant blast thing here takes to charge. Basically the idea, kill these guys. That'll stop him from making the ball of magic thing he's charging here explode. It also has a delightful side effect, as you're about to see. Assuming I can actually stop it. Yes! The backlash knocks him out of the sky, but also... Ta-da!
No! Focus your attack!
No. Basically, you remember Magic Cannon, back when I was showing off what the Mystic Knight does? It's basically a much more powerful version of Magic Cannon. In fact, Magic Cannon would have been a useful skill to have during this fight, come to think of it. Yeah, whatever. Right, my turn. No, get out of the way, no, I'm killing it. Ah, you are a goddamn boss. Yeah. Oh yes, oh very yes. I do like the fact that they listened to some of the criticism they got from the game. The fact the boss fights could take literally anywhere up to an hour if you didn't have a strong enough character, due to the sheer amount of health they tend to give their bosses. So with this one, at least, they've programmed in a preset weakness. All you gotta do is, you know, cause enough damage, kill all its tentacles, they'll start trying to do the magic blast attack, stop the magic blast attack, use its own power against it, kill it in seconds.
We have triumphed.
I mean, I'm presuming you could just keep hiding from the blast behind pillars and things, and then slowly whittle itself down like that. But again, I can tell you from experience that would take like an hour or so. If you accidentally get hit by something you weren't expecting and die, that's an hour's worth of work down the Swanee. Not exactly a grand state of affairs. I do like this game though. And I now seem to be carrying a lightsaber. For those of you who are more observant in the audience, yes, I am carrying the Dragon's Dogma. Sword I got for obviously completing the game as a fighter during one of my playthroughs. Though, until now, I've never actually used it. Instead, I've either used the Silver Rapier, which I got Dragon Forged, or the Carnation, which is basically I think it's a female-only longsword. A longsword. Yeah, longsword. Unfortunately, as awesome as it is, it's not particularly powerful, even when upgraded to max. I think if you Dragon Forge it, it might be slightly more powerful, but not by much. Well, that said, apparently, according to one of the quests I picked up from that little hidey hole area I found earlier, you can upgrade Dragon Forged items in the DLC. So I might get the Silver Rapier and stuff back out and see if I can make them even more powerful. I mean, if I could make the Silver Rapier more powerful than the Dragon's Dogma, that's what I would use, because it's got a faster attack speed. So it's going to be pretty tricky. I'd have to upgrade it pretty damn far. I think even when Dragon Forged, the Silver Rapier even, only does like 400 attack, whereas the Dragon's Dogma does about 1,000 odd. So I'd have to really max it out to make it worthwhile swapping.
The surface lies beyond.
In case speaking, I could make a really powerful weapon if I went back through the main game and got the Dragon's Dogma Dragon Forged, and then upgraded that. Assuming you can do that, actually. What the fuck are you doing here? How'd you get here before me? How'd you avoid the giant monster? I don't like you. See you around, guys.